Hi everyone, I am going to tell you two short stories from Akbar and Birbal. And the name of the first story is A Troublesome Neighbor. So let me begin. Birbal had a very troublesome neighbor. That neighbor never liked Birbal and always wanted to put him into trouble. So one day he let his bull loose in the same pasture where Birbal's cattle were grazing. And ultimately, the neighbor's bull killed one of the oxen of Birbal. This thing was marked by Birbal's servant. So the servant immediately ran to Birbal and informed the news, told him everything. Birbal said nothing at that time. After a few minutes, with his fellow courtiers, Birbal went to visit that neighbor's house. Then he said to the neighbor, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My bull has killed your ox and I want to repay your loss." Then immediately the neighbor said, "Oh, Birbal, you are so honest. Well, if you want to pay my loss, then give me one of your oxen." Then immediately Birbal said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I said the wrong words. Your bull has killed my ox." Now the neighbor got angry. He said, "That is impossible. I'm not going to pay a single penny." Then Birbal said, "Look, right now, you told me to repay your loss. Remember? So, you must obey what you want others to follow. Am I right?" Now the neighbor understood his mistake and paid him. However, Birbal Akbar stories are usually very small one, but every story of Birbal says some of the morals or the story of wisdom. Now let me begin the second story. The name of the second story is A Gold Brick. So let me begin. There was a miser in King Akbar's court, Akbar's kingdom. And his wife one day said to her husband, "You are so rich, but you never paid a single penny. You never spent a single penny, and you never give me anything." But the miser didn't pay any attention to her complaint. He went away. Then few days later, the miser went to a goldsmith and bought a brick of gold. After reaching at home, he took that gold and went to his garden and buried the gold under the tree which was in his garden. And nobody knew about it. Every day in the morning he would wake up and then bury out that gold brick, look at it, and again he buried it under the tree. Then he would go to his usual work. This was his daily routine. While he was doing this thing, his servant noticed it. So one night that servant went to the garden and took that gold and ran away. Now when next morning the miser went to look at his brick of gold, he found it was missing. Then he ran to King Akbar's court, and there he narrated his plight. Birbal was present at that time, so Birbal immediately said, "You do one thing now. Take one stone and bury it under the tree and think it that it is gold. Then you have no problem. Because when the gold was already with you, you never used it. So what's the difference? You can put a simple brick or any stone and think it as your gold." Then after saying this, Birbal kept quiet, and this miser understood that really he never thought of using this gold, and it was always under the tree. Means it was buried under the tree. So this was the second story, and again it gives some moral. Though all these are very funny stories, but also gives some moral. That a thing, if you are buying, then use it. And if the thing can be used, you must use it. However, these are the two short stories for today. Once again, I will meet you with another stories. Thank you so much, and if possible, please visit my site thegulpa.com. Thank you.